Hello, I am Katie Chartier and I am taking the class Creating Classroom Habits, and I'm going to share with you some things that I have learned from this class. So first off, I'd like to talk about the video with Coach Olszewski and his Reset Society. This has been very intriguing for me and something that I've shared with other colleagues as well. So he did some research on why kids are quitting sports and activities earlier now. And he talked about moving from a reset society then to a finish culture, and just the importance of how people are quitting their jobs then as they're adults and getting back to that finish culture where people actually follow through with things and don't give up, and how video games are actually contributing to this, because you could have somebody who is a child who's playing video games and you die and your character comes back to life, and how people just feel like I'm not going to put effort into this and I'm just going to give up and try something new. And we've noticed this even in education with some of the newer teachers, that it's too hard, it's too demanding, and how many teachers we're actually losing even when we're giving them veteran teacher mentors and things. So I liked his ideas about ways that we can help our kids with this. And instead of giving them like, you have 20 minutes to complete this assignment, giving them a project that's going to take them multiple days, and really encouraging them and being positive, and giving them that mindset to stick with it, and working with the group and working as a team and supporting each other. So I really think that is important, because honestly, thinking of my own classroom, so many things we do set a time limit on, and it's a short amount of time, and sometimes projects can be things that they have to do at home. So giving them some of those group projects or individual projects where here's what you need to do, here's a rubric to get to the end result and what I'm going to be looking for, but then giving them the time over multiple days to figure that out. So even thinking of like science and projects and STEM things that we do, and how awesome that would be to do that. Another thing that a presentation that really touched me was Deb Hadley, and I watched her presentation in another class that you guys did, and she is just someone just full of grace and love, and just has this huge heart. And her study on the ACEs and things and sharing that was just so eye-opening. We had a little bit of training on this year, even within my school, just to get to know our kids even more and support them. But I was really shocked, like someone with an ACE score of 5 is more likely to become an alcoholic, or if they have 6 ACEs, they can die 20 years younger. Like, we need to reach out to our kids and support them and give them supports in their life, whether it's connecting them with a counselor or encouraging them and loving them and giving them that structure within school and classrooms and relationships to just support them as much as we can. We have something at my building with a second step curriculum too, and just helping them with social skills and giving them the supports that they need through that. That way they can learn to deal with things that aren't only going to affect them within school, but also outside of school and into their lives as adults. Deb Hadley's comment to her quote, "Be kind, give more, stay humble," just really touched me as a teacher. I think kindness is such a push right now in our society after all of this with COVID, and not being judgmental, but just being there for kids. And they've gone through so much, especially last year when they were taken out of school for so long, and not all of them have supportive homes. And so just loving them up when they're here and letting them know that they do have positive adult role models in their lives that care about them. Giving more, I think, is something that I struggle with outside of like monetary giving and paying it forward that way. But I have kids of my own, and they are so busy, and I've really just, after taking this class, been focusing on giving my colleagues more time, my students time when they have issues that they need to talk to somebody about, checking in on people, whether it's just a quick text or popping by like, hey, how are you doing? Lost a dear friend to suicide this year too, and just really taking the time to check in on people and giving that gift of time. And then of course, staying humble. Sometimes negative things come into our life, and just really opening my heart more to God and that positive mindset, and just making commitments to take care of myself too, and staying humble that way. Cinder Kampoff, her presentation as well on grit too, having passion and perseverance towards your long-term goals, and how this helps with classroom habits, because we need excitement and passion to continue teaching these positive habits. Cinder also shared the importance of knowing what you can and cannot control in your daily life. And I think sometimes just reflecting on things that I can't control and trying to let go of those, and keeping that positive mindset, and just knowing these are things that I can do, that I have control over, and some of these other maybe negative things that I'm stressed about, just trying to really focus on and let go. But I think I really liked being able to reflect on, I can control these things in school, I can't control these, and so the things that I can't control, just really keeping that mindset too, to decrease stress load. So thank you again for another awesome class. I really enjoyed this, and have a great day.